high colleges starting at the end of the month. Exciting time, a little bit stressful, especially for first-year students, and they're really just trying to figure out, the balance between social life and schoolwork.
Especially if you haven't been to college before. Being away from home can add to the stress and create poor eating habits. Some people call that the freshman 15. Some people like me call it the freshman many more than that. Mary Jane Bellieza live this morning with some healthy eating tips for those going to college. Mary Jane, good morning to you.
John and Heather, good morning. Between late night studying and just mounds of homework, eating healthy may be the last thing on students' minds. One local weight loss expert focusing on gut and health hormones says try to limit snacking and stick to 3 meals a day. Now, if you have to snack, you can choose grab-and-go items like beef jerky, overnight oats, and dairy-free yogurt. Don't worry about following a routine. Try to eat when you can, focusing on the type of protein you'll eat. And she says students who are stressed are more likely to gain weight due to increased food cravings and changing hunger hormones.
People have to give themselves grace. Life happens, and sometimes when we do get stressed out, we do get comforted by food, especially if your family's far and you feel alone. It is a normal thing to go through, and people should not feel anxiety and depression over that. It's just pick yourself back up, go for a little walk, get active, and make better decisions for the next day.
Kogan says always try to get your body moving, even if it's just a 5-minute workout or even walking outside. She also says try to plan your meals ahead of time if you can. There's plenty of healthier options that you can also pop into the microwave or air fryer if you can fit it in your dorm room. Live in the newsroom, Mary Jane Bellieza, Live Local Now.
You show up, you got the air fryer, the toaster, the whole bit. You need it all.
Doesn't quite always fit. You can't necessarily make it a Best Buy.
Need an extension cord. Coming up, the race starting college, exciting, maybe a little stressful for students and their parents, perhaps. A lot, just really trying to figure out the balance between social life and all those classes.
Especially if you're going away to go to college or leaving home, it adds to the stress and it can create some poor eating habits. So how do you fight off the freshman 15? Mary Jane Bellieza live this morning with some answers. Mary Jane, good morning.
John and Heather, good morning. Between late night studying and mounds of homework, healthy eating may be the last thing on students' minds. One local weight loss expert focusing on gut and health hormones says try to limit snacking and stick to 3 meals a day. If you must snack, then grab and go healthy items like beef jerky, overnight oats, and dairy-free yogurt are all good options. It's important to get your body moving, even if it's just a 5-minute workout or a 5-minute walk. She says students who are stressed are more likely to gain weight due to increased food cravings and changing hunger hormones.
A lot of times people think easing into a healthier lifestyle, they have to be so structured, they can have no cheat meals, nothing of that sort, and that stresses people out more. So I just say, enjoy, listen to your body. If you need those carbs, eat them.
Kogan says you can try to plan your meals ahead of time too, and there's plenty of healthier meal options that you can also pop into the microwave or air fryer if you can fit it in your dorm. And of course, we can't talk about college without talking about alcohol. So she says it's important to think about what you eat before and after, because your body, will break that down. So try not to eat anything too heavy before or after. Reporting live in the newsroom, Mary Jane Bellieza, Live Local Now.
Mary Jane, thank you. Good advice. And speaking of alcohol,